Hello everyone, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with our daily message for Thursday, the 14th of March 2019. We're using the Star Tarot. This is a gorgeous deck, so if you are someone who enjoys tarot decks, this is definitely one to consider adding to your collection. Let's get into the theme of energy running through the day. We had two cards come off the bottom of the deck. Our first is the Eight of Pentacles. It's an 8. It's a double 4, so it's super stable. There's movement here. All 8s have movement of some kind in tarot. I love that we've got this beautiful moon cycle on the card. There's a message there of going with the flow. And if you can see this, and I hope you can without the glare, I've got a couple of cosmic hands up here at the top of the card. So this is a keep on keeping on, keep doing what you're doing card because it is working for you. Let's take another gander here at this card. So we've got cosmic hands, so divine and cosmic gifts are on offer, but I feel like these are working hands. This is the universe working on our behalf, to our benefit, really embracing all of our dreams, goals, and desires. Here at the center of the card, we have a beautiful starburst. I feel like that is the divine spark within all of us. So this is deep within and this is deep without. But it's all connected and it's all flowing beautifully. For those of you, the message continues this week of not having evidence for the very things that we are intending for and focusing upon. So for those of you who don't have evidence of what it is you're dreaming for, intending for, manifesting for, this is the universe saying to you, I have it all right here in the palms of my hands, and it is on its way to you, and it has its own season, and it has its own way of arriving. So surrender to the flow, yield to the flow. That's what I feel on this card. That's a beautiful message. So I think that's popped up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The universe is repeating itself for a purpose. We are in a retrograde in Pisces, and we all know that retrogrades can challenge us in very unique ways. And I have heard from so many of you in the personal readings and, you know, my friends and family, everyone is experiencing a little bit of the retrograde in that the common thread is most everyone feels like everything came to a screeching halt. And then all the emotions around that experience have risen up for us to look at, to work with, to heal, and to love into wholeness. So keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And the card that comes with it, well, and consecutive even, 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is what the 8 turns into, you know. This is a beautiful process and a really beautiful transition. So we're midway through the retrograde, and I believe it ends around the 28th, and then there's going to be a little bit of a shadow side of it as it, you know, dissipates for a few days after. But the 9 of Pentacles is a beautiful card reminding us of the rewards of our efforts, the reward of our journey. And I remind you all so often, I love this card because it indicates a person who is loving themselves first and best. She knows, she's earned the wisdom of doing that. She understands that she can't be the people pleaser and just, you know, open a vein. Oh, what can I give you? You know? She knows better than that. She's been burned by that. So she's cultivated this beautiful life. She's created a nice home. She's got a lovely garden here. She's in harmony with giving and receiving. And she's got a wild streak a mile wide that no one suspects. But she has no problem letting that out. So here's the message. Keep doing what you're doing, the work, so to speak, that you're doing, because it creates a tremendous reward and a tremendous freedom. And it helps you let your wild side out, and it puts everything in harmonious balance. So, hey, Not bad for a Thursday. Okay, what's next? Six of Pentacles. So we have the 6, the 8, and the 9 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is another one of those cosmic gifting cards. And it is being in harmony with the spirit of giving and receiving. They are both the same energy. You know how good it feels to receive. You know how good it feels to give. And if you run those two side by side, that's really a beautiful life experience. So be in harmony with giving and receiving. The message I'm getting here is, if you don't have evidence and you're feeling a sense of lack when it comes to your dreams, goals, desires, and manifestations, the question then becomes, what are you giving the universe, the all that is, to work with? Are you providing the heart space frequency, which is the resource that the universe uses to help co-create the life you're dreaming for? So consider that. What are you channeling into your 8 over here that helps create your 9? Are you giving the universe the frequency you'd really desire? If you're not, this is a beautiful opportunity to get into your heart space and do just that. My guides are saying, level up your frequency. If you're feeling this energy like a lack of momentum, or as if nothing is happening, even though you're being shown that everything is happening through the cards anyway, that can drag some people down into a feeling of despair even, and despair is not a co-creative energy. Love is a co-creative energy. Happiness, enthusiasm, excitement. And I do understand you don't go from feeling a sense of despair to happy, excited in a nanosecond. It's a choice. And once the choice is made, the journey begins and goes, where you need it. So consider that. Where are you in your frequency? What are you offering the universe to co-create your dreams with? Next, the High Priestess. Ooh. Yeah, when I stare at this card right now, I hear the great unknown. Enjoy the great unknown. It's okay not to know. You can be excited about not knowing because there's surprise and delight to discover there. Surprise and delight. Do you really discover them, or do they just unfold spontaneously in front of you? We have more moon cycles here. Listen to your inner wisdom. I have that circling here on this card too. And that's the High Priestess. She would guide us to our inner wisdom. But I often see the 9 of Pentacles when I see the High Priestess, and I wonder, are they the same lady? They could be. There's a message of discretion on this card too, because there are some of you that are deep in a creative process. On this 8, this 6, and this is a message that's come up more than once this week too. It's wise not to discuss some of your creative ideas. It's wise to keep them in your energetic nest, so to speak. I have to share this. My guides are showing me, a red hen sitting on eggs, incubating. So it's good to incubate and not talk about it, because then the energy is concentrated and it is sacred. And look at this card. Look at the sacredness of this card. So this could be us sitting on our little nest of eggs. So even though we don't have evidence that stuff's going on in those eggs, there's stuff going on, and there will be a reward. There will be a hatching. There will be a birthing. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Pay attention to your inner wisdom. It's going to whisper to you consistently. The ego is kind of loud, interruptive, with monkey mind, vulture thoughts. So therein lies the difference. Your inner wisdom is quietly consistent. And then we have the King of Wands. Beautiful. We had the King of Wands yesterday. I love that he's here because all of this energy feels very still, but beautifully still, not in a stagnated way. This feels like peaceful stillness. And then along comes the King of Wands. And he's very fiery and passionate and vigorous. And so he encourages us to bring our self-mastery to this situation. But bring our self-mastery in the light of the sun, in joy, in happiness, in a gregarious type of attitude and action. We have stillness and action in the day. This tells us that we will know exactly the right moment to make a move, and we'll make it, and it will be beneficial to our entire process. Okay, we're going to move on now to the new deck. It's called Return of Spirit. We're going to use this one like we use Angel Answers. So now is your opportunity to ask a question while I shuffle. What are the highest and greatest cards for our questions today? What would you most like us to know? First card, Simplicity. Oh gosh, isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. It's like staring into a crystal and a flower. Like an orchid, you know? Simplicity. Keep it simple. Try not to complicate things. If you're complicating things in your thought process, then your ego has gotten hold of, you know, a random moment for you. It's a reminder you can thank the ego for showing up, because it's reminding you to get back into your heart space. So simple, simple. Stay in your heart space. Bring your King of Wands to the now. Oh, wow. So cool. I did ask you, what are you offering the universe in terms of a frequency to co-create with? And then we get frequency shift. All right. A shift in frequency, folks. So if you're feeling less than ideal right now, simple things that you can do. Hands over your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep, deep breath in through the nose and fill your belly, and make sure your belly really fills up so that it actually moves. And then exhale and let your belly fall nice and naturally back to its normal position. Do that a few times. And then while you're doing this beautiful, relaxing belly breath, and you're sending signals all over your body that all is well, start considering the things that are most important to you and cultivate a feeling of love and shower that loving feeling on your intentions. And then pour some sunshine on it. It's how you shift frequency. Get grounded, center yourself, go for a walk, talk to someone you love. Yeah, share togetherness with someone you really enjoy. All right, next card. Here it is. Love. Yes, love yourself first and best. And then that ripples out into your entire world. And it creates your Nine of Pentacles. Be in the spirit of giving and receiving. Stay open, alert, and aware to your inner wisdom, to your inner high priestess, and understand that everything has its season. And there are times within the season where it looks as though everything is in total stillness and nothing's going on. But then behind the scenes, there's this dynamic energy that is about to burst forth. We can love on that all day long. All right, last card, affirmation card from Notes from the Universe. all there is to love has been there all along. How sweet. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock. Yeah, indeed you do. And the love is there. It's there all the time. So go out and experience it, discover it, and have a beautiful Thursday, and leave some comments. There are some comments on the channel that are really deep and lovely, so check them out when you get done watching a video. I love that you all take the time to leave a note and to share your experience, and it's inspirational for me, so I do sense it is inspirational to so many others, and thank you for doing it. So please like, share, subscribe here on the channel, and if you would like your own personal reading, check the description box. A note about the description box. I've been telling you all to go there if you want to get in touch with me. Operating under the idea that all the information I had put there was actually there. But apparently some of it was missing, so I haven't exactly been as easy to get a hold of as I thought I was. So I've redone the description box, and I do think it's now functioning properly. Don't you love retrogrades? Bye for now, everyone.